Thank you so much for joining us. Alex, in rivalry games like this, when one team gets that momentum and starts to go on a run, how do you stop the bleeding?
You have to have defensive pressure, tenacity, and get rebounds. You can do those three things, you can slow anybody down.
One person that's hard to guard, no matter who you are, is Linden's guard, Aiden Moore. He's one of the best all-around guards in the Flint Metro League. What does Linden need from him tonight in order to walk away with the win?
They just need him to be himself. He needs to attack the basket, kick to other open players, and try to get some buckets.
Let's play some basketball. The other player that you all need to keep an eye out for is a stat sheet stuffer. Fenton's got one of their own. It's guard Zach Pearson, averaging over 15 points per game and over 6 rebounds per game. What do they need from him tonight?
They need him to put up shots, get buckets, trust his teammates, and help his team win.
For the first 2 points on the board, it's Linden's guard, Aiden Moore.
That was a nice bucket by Aiden Moore.
We had some incredible matchups earlier today. It was the JV girls who went into overtime. Linden ended up getting the win. And in the second game, it was Linden, again, who came out on top, and the girls' game, it almost came down to overtime, but it was center Ryan Beecher who had an incredible game, almost a double-double, and a shot-blocking queen. Now, we are at our nightcap, the boys varsity It's Linden at Fenton. It's a rivalry. The crowds are loud. The student sections are in full force. Down low, shot fake. Almost got it to go, but Saninga couldn't get it to drop.
That's one of them ones where you're expecting to have some defense there, and it just wasn't there. Kind of messes you up a little bit.
Fenton still held scoreless. They'll pass it around the arc. Right now, this is guard Madden Shaman. Down low, inside basketball, bobbled. It's Linden with the ball. They're running fast pace. Stopped, pass, yes! Walker on the board.
Good look inside, drive it to the baseline, find the player in the middle, way to finish at the rim.
Now Fenton trying to get something to go, but the foul is called on the floor before the shot. And that'll be a foul on number 3, Landon Becker.
Becker caught himself a little out of position there and paid for it with a foul.
Excuse me, that was Walker, but Walker caught himself out of position. That's
Walker.
my bad. Now it's Fenton who gets to keep the basketball. You're looking at guard Ja'Kai Brown. Dish from 3, just off the mark. Oh board, no. Linden back with the ball. Saninga inside, shot fake, got him in the air. Yes, sir.
Wow, that was all speed with a finish and a tough bucket.
So it's the Eagles who have started this game off on a 6-0 run. Fenton has to find something here. They look down low. It's bobbled. Another turnover by Fenton. Linden, 2.
Oh!
Not easy ones. What a block!
That's why you never give up on a play.
Oh, board battle. Everyone's on the ground. It's Fenton who comes up with it. That block was by Zach Pearson, our player to watch. Dumped down low. Yes, Braxton Taylor for the first 2 points on the board for Fenton.
That's a way to turn defense into offense. Don't give up on defense. Pays on the other end with a bucket.
Linden working it, dishing it from 3. Yes, Linden Jones.
Textbook drive and kick. Tried to pinch, but you don't pinch when the shot is that close.
Eagles clapping their hands on defense. You can feel the energy out of Linden right now. Too fast for his own good. That's Fenton's Ja'Kai Brown with another turnover for the Tigers.
That's 3 early turnovers. They just need to calm the nerves and get back to what they do, Linden basketball.
In games like this, it's hard to stay calm, but a timeout might just help calm the nerves. We'll be back in just a moment on Heat Check Network. It's Linden with the 9-2 lead away at their rival, Fenton.
Every high school sporting event.
Back on Heat Check Network, where Linden got out to the early lead 9-2 against their rival Fenton. They're just 5 miles apart. Eagles no, off the mark from 3.
Zuniga's coming out in this game extremely aggressive. I love the aggressiveness. He needs to keep it up going throughout the game.
Ja'Kai Brown, yes, good handles, good bucket.
Ja'Kai Brown finishing like a big body guard, not afraid to use his muscles.
Brown averages nearly 16 points per game, really efficient scorer. And it's Linden who's back with the ball, working their half-court sets. It's been a fast-paced game to start this one off. Linden, drive, thought they found the space, but a big block by Taylor.
Wow, he blocked that at the peak of the jump. That was great timing.
Brown putting the handles on, pull up, Jay, got it.
There's no defense for great offense, and that was great offense. Nice step back.
Fast-paced play, defensive transition, stops it. Linden, no, pulled down by Taylor.
Good offense, just a missed shot. That happens in the game of basketball.
Now it's Fenton with just a 3-point lead. Excuse me, Linden. Linden with the board. They have the chance to extend here. This is Zuniga. Out to Moore for three. Just off the mark. Fenton basketball. That'll go back. Linden basketball.
Linden really pushes the pace out here. They are not messing around when they get a rebound. They are instantly down the court, even on a made basket. They're kicking it out and they are moving.
Linden has had a really nice start to their season, a 6-2 record that their head coach, Brendan Miller, feels like should even be 6-1. They dropped a really close matchup, learned a lot from it. Meanwhile, Fenton is battling through some adversity, a tough start to their season that they're looking to bounce back from with a rivalry win today to bring them the momentum they need to carry them through the rest of their season. The record to start was 1-7. Foul on the drive. Zuniga will head to the free throw.
Zuniga's aggressive level is turned up to 10. I love how he's attacking the basket, pushing the pace. Great job getting to the basket, drawing the foul.
Zuniga will get some free throws here. He's a 60% free throw shooter.
I did want to jump in on Fenton. They've had 2 games going to overtime that they lost and 1 buzzer beater. So their record isn't as telling as their actual game. They are a tough team.
Fenton's coming off a 48-50 loss against Kersley where that buzzer beater just killed them at the last second. Don't expect anything less out of this game. We've had extremely tight games for our JV girls, our varsity girls, and now it's just a 4-point game to start this one off. Fenton and Linden boys varsity basketball on Heat Check Network. Thank you so much for joining us. Fenton being patient in their off-court set. Ja'Kai Brown, pull up, no. Linden board, but a foul on the floor first.
Great effort. Effort fouls are never that bad unless you're in foul trouble, but that was just an effort foul. No coach would be mad at that.
The foul that time. Linden.
Ryan knows that.
Opportunity here to get back into this, bring it down to a 1-possession game with this baseline out of bounds. On the drive, Irwin, finesse, no, pulled down by Linden.
It's a good up and under. Not going to be mad at the move. Just got to get that finish.
Another foul on the floor. That time it'll go to Fenton's Landry LaFontaine. Landry actually plays on this Fenton squad with his twin brother. He's been out on an ankle injury, but excited to get back into things next week. He'll be cleared and ready to go. The twin telepathy on full force for the Tigers. On the drive, though, for the Eagles, it's dished back outside. Out of bounds. Deflected, though. It'll stay Linden basketball.
That's a good deflection. The player thinks they're by in. They poke it from behind. Great defense.
From baseline, out of bounds, it's Ryan Nosek. Inside, stuck. Passing around the perimeter. Zuniga gets fouled. And that'll be on Fenton's Maddie Taylor.
Just a little late on the rotation on defense. A little bit sooner and he stops that ball.
So Linden will get another try from the baseline out of bounds play. This time, it's from 3. No. Obert can't convert, but he saves it back to Fenton basketball.
Wide open shot on the inbound. Nice play, nice design. Just didn't get the bucket.
Fenton wide open from 3. Spencer Irwin on the board.
That cross-court pass leads to a lot of open threes.
Now a 3 try, attempted and missed though. That time by Nosek. Fenton trying to run in transition. A late foul call. It'll be Pearson who gets to go to the line for 2.
Great attack by Pearson. He just got a little bit body on the underneath, got the foul. Heading Pearson to the line, shooting 2.
Pearson's a 15-point per game scorer, and Fenton is really blessed to have 2 different players averaging over 15 points per game. You're looking at one of them right now, number 23, Zach Pearson, 15.2 points per game, 6 rebounds per game. Their other 15-point per game scorer is guard Ja'Kai Brown, near a 16-point per game. He also averages nearly 4 assists per game between these two guys. They have a lot of chemistry, a lot of cohesion, and Fenton looks to make a run into postseason play this year with those two leading the team. It's all tied up now, 10-10, with 1:30 left in the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle. It's been fast-paced and emotional. It's intense. It's a rivalry. Linden looking, no save.
Basketball is a game of run.
It was Linden who got off to the run early. Fenton fought back. Can't expect them to lay down and die in their home court. Good deflection by Fenton down low. But wide open three from Nosek, no. Linden gets another try. They've done a good job with these baseline out of bounds plays, trying to find quality shots. Into Babcock. Jones, drive, little floater, money.
Sometimes when you gamble on those passes, it leads to open buckets. That was a little bit of a gamble. If you're going to take that gamble, you got to go get it.
Coach, you always said, if you're gambling, you got to get it.
Make you pay every time when you don't take that steal. Get a deflection, at least touch the ball.
So now it's Linden back up two. Fenton has the opportunity to take the lead here. Patient in their half-court set. No shot clock in high school basketball. Quick trigger that time off the mark by Irwin.
That was good ball movement.
Fenton running in transition. They can use the clock here. Instead, it's Nosek who travels, talks it back up, gives it to the Tigers, and they can use these last 20 seconds left in the first for the last shot.
Gotta cement that foot in the ground. If you don't, you drag it just that little bit. Traveling.
Linden bringing some pressure up full court, and it's Zach Pearson who's getting face guarded right now by Jalen Babcock, a really good defender. But it's Ja'Kai Brown with 6 seconds on the clock. Ball on a string, handles, made some space. Not that time, O-board. Not enough time on the clock in the first to get another one off. It's Linden who leads by 2 on this rivalry Friday in the Flint Metro League. Stay right here on Heat Check Network. We'll be right back for a second quarter of action.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
It's Linden boys basketball who's on top over their rival Fenton right now, just by 2. Head coach Brendan Miller in his second season leading his Eagles to a lead right now. It's a second quarter just underway. Linden almost gets the steal there. Fenton gets to set back up. Ja'Kai Brown, he's got some handles. He can really shake and bake. Splits the defense, gets fouled.
Yeah, his handles will definitely create him a shot whenever he wants it. Pass the ball around. If you got nothing else, go create. Get a bucket.
That foul on Linden's guard, Carson Walker. We have a substitute coming in here. That's Zuniga coming back in for the Eagles. He had a really good first quarter. Strong on both ends of the floor. Fenton from baseline out of bounds. a bobble, but Taylor gets back hold of it. Brown, little hezzy, dish to the corner. Shaman, got him.
Great drive and kick cross court again. That's their second three, looking across court and getting the easy shot.
Zuniga stuck. Jump ball, good defense by Fenton.
Got himself down a little low, got stuck, stopped the dribble. You either got to go up or kick out from there. Great aggressive level again.
Check out this three again. The dish first from cross court. Ja'Kai Brown with the dime. Shaman knocking it down. Fenton up by one. Wide open from three, not that time for Pearson.
I think that's a great shot. Pearson's going to knock those down most of the time.
Zuniga.
We'll take that all day.
No. That looked like pinball a little bit, did it not?
Yeah, it did. It literally bounced off his head.
Getting a look at Fenton's head coach, Todd Schroeder, there in his third season. Now Eagles trying to battle inside, off the mark. Shaman, drive, off the glass. That's pretty.
That was a nice, tricky shot. That's one of the hardest shots to guard in basketball. If you can get that up, nobody's touching it.
Now, that's an off-the-ball charge. Fenton on their feet. Shaman took that straight to the chest.
Great job of Shaman.
The crowd is getting wild here inside Fenton High School. Again, these two teams, Fenton and Linden, they're just 5 miles apart. There's a lot of rivalry in history between these two teams. Ja'Kai Brown on the drive, and one.
Nice move by Ja'Kai. His ball handling got him to the hoop. Still has a mini Euro in the air to finish through the contact, and one.
Check out this replay.
The little mini Euro to the side, finish and one. Tough bucket.
Shaman hasn't missed a free throw yet this season. He hasn't shot too many of them, but he's 8 for 8 from the charity stripe, and he has the opportunity here to get 3 points the old-fashioned way and extend the lead for his Fenton squad. He does. It's 18-12. Tigers on top.
The announcer curse is not real, folks. He made the shot.
That's right. I hate when people say the announcer curse is real. It's not. Linden almost got it picked off. Hangs on to it more on the drive. Gets fouled. Pearson called for that one.
Good drive, way to attack the basket. Go right at their best player or one of their best players. Try to get him in foul trouble. Get yourself 2 points at the line if you can knock them down.
This is Linden's guard, Aiden Moore, at the free throw line here. He is one of the most efficient guards in the Flint Metro League. His field goal percentage is 50%. And it's not like he doesn't take a lot of shots. Aiden Moore averages over 10 points per game.
Yeah, not a lot of guards are averaging over 50%. That's normally for the bigs who are getting buckets right at the hoop. So that's a great shooting percentage.
Moore, a 3-level scorer. He loves the drive. He likes the mid-range and can pull up to elevate, as well as the 3-ball. Efficient from there as well. D'ing up. Ja'Kai Brown right now for Fenton. Just about 6 minutes left in the quarter. Brown hanging in the air for 2.
Oh, he's going to get a technical foul. He turned and chirped after the bucket. If he doesn't be careful, he'll get a second technical foul.
I don't think Brown even realized that he got that technical.
He's got 9 points already, so he needs to keep himself relaxed, keep attacking, keep your aggressive level high, but don't get yourself in trouble. Just go out there and be a player.
Again, these rivalry games bring out so much emotion, and it's part of the game of basketball to chirp a little bit, but there's a fine line.
Yeah, you just got to be careful, especially after having won. You can't do anything that gets you put out of the game. So they really need him as offense and his defense. So I think he'll clean it up, and it's not that it was even that crazy. You just got to make sure you're not getting yourself into trouble.
Ja'Kai Brown, one of those players who gets momentum from the chirping. It drives him, but right now on the free throw line, Zuniga knocks down the first of the technical free throws.
Right before that technical foul, Aiden Moore literally called him out like, I got you. I'm going to guard you. I'm going to shut you down. He didn't. It got him hype. This is a battle. I love it.
These are two teams that if you don't know about them right now, Fenton and Linden, you better learn today. Got a lot of great athletes out here. The game's getting just a little bit chippy. That one called on Landry LaFontaine.
LaFontaine's one of those energy guys. He's one of them guys that come to the game, put in all the energy. He might not pack the stat sheet, but he is impacting the game. He's one of those guys who keeps the team happy, gelled, always having fun in practice, always bringing up the morale. A great teammate to have.
Every team needs one of those guys. LaFontaine called for another.
He kind of got a little smack in the mouth. It wasn't much, but he reacted to it. Coach might want to get him out of the game for a minute.
We see Brown heading into the game, and he will take out LaFontaine after those two quick back-to-back fouls.
Good job, Coach. These
Linden.
rivalries really bringing that energy. Makes the game so fun and exciting.
It's Linden who's down by 5 after they got off to a 6-0 run in the first quarter. Fenton caught back up, took the lead. The dish, bobbled. Back to Zuniga. Jump fake. Back out, inside out basketball. Through some contact. It'll be Landon Jones going to the free throw line.
Hey, attack the middle, go up hard, and you can get yourself to the free throw line. That's his second one going to the hoop, trying to get himself to the free throw line. I love the aggressiveness, way to attack the middle.
We had a nice time talking to Linden's head coach, Brendan Miller. He was super passionate about how important it is to be a positive influence for these guys, mold them into not just good basketball players, but good young men.
Yeah, and I mean, he definitely has these guys playing as a team. It's all around team basketball. He came from a squad that did the same thing. He knows how to coach it. He knows how to play it.
My brother, Elijah Ayala, actually played against Linden's head coach, Brendan Miller, and his associate head coaches. He's got the incredible opportunity to coach now alongside Blake and Eli Beal, some of his teammates from high school. They played at Linden, but it's Fenton knocking down the three. Shaman is money.
And they called another technical for celebrating, I think, on Shaman. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't see that one, but I think it was just a celebration.
Personally, I'm shocked by that one. Shaman didn't do any chirping on that play. We're getting a replay here. The Brown drive and dish to Shaman.
I'm not sure what happened there, even on the replay. I mean, it looked like he was running away from the refs, but I think the refs are trying to just get control of the emotion of the game. It's getting a little chippy and a little chirpy, so I think they're just trying to shut it down.
Our camera angle also didn't show an angle where we could see Shaman's face. We don't know if he may have said anything, but his celebratory actions were nothing.
Saying that, even with the technicals, the momentum has clearly shifted in Fenton's favor.
What has Fenton done to get the momentum back on their side?
Literally, they're bringing the energy. I mean, a little too much, got them 2 technical fouls, but that energy is what got them the lead. It's literally just effort and a pride to score the basket.
Barely saving it from a backcourt violation is Zuniga. And now this is Moore on the drive, just off, but the O-board is good by Bowman.
Great attack. Sometimes when you miss, it leads to an offensive rebound on a bucket. That's like a pass to a center, to a big guy, to a forward.
Linden cutting into the deficit. Brown off the mark. Linden has a chance here to bring it even closer. From 3, Babcock no, but another O-board by the Eagles. Relentless on the glass. Second attempt from 3, just out, and it's Fenton who pulls it down this time.
2 good attempts. They need to tighten up on the defense. Their drives and kicks are getting them wide open shots. They're just getting lucky they're missing.
We've got both our athletic directors standing next to the student sections, also making sure this and one out of Zach Pearson doesn't involve another technical.
Tough basket. Way to use body control, strength from the balance to finish with the and one. Here it is again on the replay. Tough finish. Way to strength through, hold tough, and get the bucket.
Through two guys, Pearson able to splice, dice, and absorb. Another good free throw shooter for this Fenton squad. He's 71% on the season. This is that one, and it's Linden. On the drive, stopped, fouled.
Physical game out here, getting a little just bumpy. I think that's going to the line for a 1-and-1.
That foul will be on Fenton's guard, Graham Groves.
Landon Jones is doing a really good job of playing physical, getting himself to the free throw line.
Misses this first opportunity, but he gets another attempt here. He's a 70% free throw shooter and another vital part of this Linden squad. He averages 8 points per game and nearly 5 boards per game. Efficient as well from the field at 45%. Jones has been such a huge role in the success of Linden so far this season.
Linden does play with a very balanced attack. Every one of these guys out here on the court is a threat to score. If they're not putting up big stats, they're still out here as a threat.
Head coach Brendan Miller coined Landon Jones as his tough guy, utility player, hustle player, whatever you want to call it. He makes sure he gets on the ground for everything and crashes boards at all times. Very gritty guy. Now Fenton with just a 5-point lead. Linden has started to creep back into this one, but Fenton patient in their offensive half-court set. Brown has a lane, but dishes. Shaman, shot fake, back to Brown.
Fenton needs to get back in their offense going more. There we go, cross court, now we're moving the ball.
Hot potato passes, still struggling to find a shot. Brown pulls up, just off the mark. Running in transition, Jones gets stopped. Pass back out. Good decision for a bucket in Babcock.
The inside to outside to the slash. That's the good way to get the ball to the basket.
And now it's just a one-possession game. It's been a game of runs in the first half of this rivalry matchup on a Friday in the Flip Metro League. Linden at Fenton. From deep, he's got it! Spencer Irwin has been lights out from beyond the arc.
Good kick. That was Steph Curry range there. That's no way to guard that shot. That's a deep, deep basket. Good bucket.
Irwin wouldn't have a problem translating to college threes. Off the mark, followed his shot. Zuniga just got that Energizer Bunny energy.
That's exactly why you follow your shot. He chirped, got a little technical. They give it to Fenton, they're gonna give it back to Linden. It was a quick turn, said something really fast. I don't even know what he said, but it was just a little comment. The refs are really trying to control this game.
Now it's Fenton student section chanting, you can't do that. I thought you could chirp a little bit.
He missed, gets the bucket back. Just the littlest thing he said, you can chirp, you just have to chirp to yourself. If you point it toward a player,
good point.
you know, talk it to your teammates. He can't guard me, not to the guy, you can't guard me. Say it to your teammate, you don't get the technical. Hype him up by saying it to your teammate.
So now it'll be Fenton shooting some technical foul free throws. This is Spencer Irwin at the free throw line. Super strong free throw shooter for the Tigers. 75% on the season. Cashes the first.
3 technicals already in this game. Rivalry games come with that intensity. And the refs are really trying to control it. I love to have the intensity. Again, the players, the coaches just need to make sure that they're putting that passion toward their team.
Fenton has been in every single game that they have played. Even the losses, their record is not indicative of who they truly are, that 1-7 record. As you can see on the floor tonight, they are not just battling against a 6-2 Linden team, they are leading them. Not to mention this Fenton squad is very young. They still have to figure out their roles, figure out the chemistry and gel. It looks like today they are starting to figure that out. This is a good half for the Fenton Tigers. Brown to Pearson. Handles, pull up, bang, bang.
Again, good offense. There is no defense for. Has a hand in his face, knockdown bucket.
Babcock to Moore. Linden has to start to cut into this deficit. It started to balloon. From 3, shot fake. Jones gets stuck on the block. Linden throws it out of bounds, but it's deflected off Fenton.
Timeout, Linden.
We've got a minute or so left in this first half of action. It's Fenton on top, 32-24. We're gonna head to break, but stay with us on Heat Check Network. It's a good one.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sport,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game. Welcome back inside Fenton High School. It's a rivalry matchup in the Flint Metro League where Fenton leads Linden 32-24. Just a minute remaining in the first half of exciting action. Pull up, Jay, off the mark. It's pulled down by Fenton. They have a chance to extend this lead here.
They need to make sure they get a really good quality shot here under a minute. Take some time, no shot clock in high school basketball. Make sure you get a good one here.
Brown handles, spin, stuck. Found some space, just off the mark, and a foul on Pearson.
That again was an effort foul. I'm not sure. That was, I'm pretty sure.
I believe that was on Brown.
Yeah, I think it was on Brown. Pearson looked like he came in front. I think Brown went over the back of the. Zach Jones back to the line.
Really good.
Landon Jones, my bad.
Really good situation here, though, for Linden to have the opportunity to chip away at this deficit with the clock stopped, but you have to make free throws in order to do that. Jones missed the first of 2. Couple subs coming in and out here. Jones cashed the second. Still a 7-point lead for Fenton Tigers as Pearson.
They really need to hold for the last shot here. 30 seconds. Don't let them get another opportunity to score on you.
Brown driving, dishing. Patient is Irwin. Looks like Fenton is opting to bleed that clock out for the last shot of the half, but it's turned over as Pearson tried to thread the needle in transition, deflected.
The refs missed that one a little bit, but Linden will take advantage. Refs make bad calls just like people take bad shots. It's part of the game.
And we're all doing our best, but basketball is a game of mistakes. That's how it goes. Linden has the last opportunity. 5 seconds on the clock. Babcock. Dish. No, not that time for Jones. So Fenton stays on top. the rivalry matchup to end the first half of action. Thank you again so much for tuning in with us here on Heat Check Network, and thank you to our sponsor. Shout out to Good Company Barbershop. We'll be right back.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sport,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school.
And we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So let's make the experience more fun for everyone.
We know it's easy to react and shout during games,
but we all make mistakes.
The game is more enjoyable when we hear positive cheering.
Referees are human. Respect their decisions. They aren't perfect.
When you feel like yelling, remember that you represent our school.
We want to win, but just remember to keep the energy positive towards all.
During the season, we spend a lot of time with our coaches. They have a tough job.
Please accept their decisions.
And be thankful for all the time they devoted to making us better.
Thank you for coming to our games and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
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 Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Heat Check Network started as a dream between a daughter and her father, Alejandro Ayala and Alexis Ayala. Dad works behind the scenes setting up top-tier broadcasts on national television for the biggest colleges around. I've worked on camera for the NBA, the NHL, the NFL, ESPN, Bally Sports Detroit, and the Big East, just to name a few. My dad and I combined our talents to create Heat Check Network. We're bringing national energy to local sports. Every game, every story, every athlete that deserves their moment. From high school gyms to championship stages, we don't just stream games, we elevate them through community, passion, and a shared love for the game. Welcome to the network, Catching Fire. We're passing the torch to schools that know their athletes and communities deserve to be on a bigger stage on Heat Check Network.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sport,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school.
and we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So let's make the experience more fun for everyone.
We know it's easy to react and shout during games,
but we all make mistakes.
A tough job.
Please accept their decisions.
And be thankful for all the time they devoted to making us better.
Thank you for coming to our games and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
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 Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
We're back inside Fenton High School as Linden and Fenton Fenton are underway on a rivalry matchup on this Friday in the Flint Metro League. Thank you for joining us here on Heat Check Network, and a shout out to our sponsor, Good Company Barbershop. Make sure to go check out Paige Deisler in Durand. That is where great cuts meet good company. It's Fenton starting things off in the second half. Ja'Kai Brown, mid-range, pull-up, splash.
One dribble, pull-up. I mean, he dribbled a lot, but once he started attack, one dribble, pull-up, hard to guard.
Now underneath, fed, and it pays off. Bowman for two.
Great assist. Way to get patient down there, get all the way to the hoop, not panic, find an open player.
Brown with some handles. He'll get called for a carry.
Oh, wow.
In the college game, that call has almost been completely taken away. You are allowed to have your hand go over the ball in that same way, but that rule still applies at the high school level.
In my opinion, they need to get rid of it.
Brown, a really good ball handler. You don't see that happen to him too often there. Babcock, no.
Nobody attacking the offensive boards on that one. They need to be really attacking that glass.
Things starting off in the second half, a lot calmer of a presence. Got really chippy in that first half of play, and Fenton turns it over after that goes off of Braxton Taylor's foot.
The energy has come down quite a bit. That is, in my opinion, an advantage for Linden, being the away team.
When the energy got high, Fenton went on a run, but it's Linden who scores the first 2 points of the second half. Good for Bowman.
Great dish by Zuniga. That's 2 in a row. He got to the paint right by the basket and dished for a bucket.
Zuniga already with 7 assists today. He's a pass-first mentality point guard who also scores in bunchels. Zuniga averages nearly 13 points per game.
His speed is hard to handle, and he can handle the ball to get him wherever he wants to go.
Brown misses the bunny. Off to the races is Moore pushing in transition. Eagles looking, found one in Zuniga. No, pulled down by Pearson. Fenton trying to bring back some of this energy. The Tigers played a lot better when the game was getting chippy and the student section was loud. Fired them up as the home court team. Brown pull up, not that time.
Fenton needs to get back to moving the ball and then get those attacks.
Babcock with a lane. Backdoor cut, Zuniga got him.
Wow, that's 3 baskets in a row where a player drove to the paint, looked for the other person cutting, and got a bucket.
Really good off the ball movement right now by the Eagles. Getting back into this game. They're now just down by a possession. Brown dishing. Pearson wants him to clear out. Go one-on-one, and he gets called for 5 seconds instead. That was a quick 5 seconds.
That was a quick 5 seconds, and the defender really wasn't putting pressure, so it's a little confusing on that one, but it happens.
Pearson and Brown talking some things out. These two are the leading scorers for this squad, so they get on each other and take accountability really well. Their chemistry as leaders of this team is on 10. Zuniga on 10. He's been a part of every bucket in the second half, whether an assist or a score himself.
Yeah, Zuniga's a really huge part of this comeback. They tied the game back up. They started a 9-0 run, 9-1 run in the first quarter, and they're kind of doing the same thing here to start the third.
Drive, Brown off the mark. Almost got his O-board. He gets it back and coughs it right back up to Aiden Moore. Running in transition, no. O-board! Zuniga was about to have a play of the game, but they called the foul first.
Yes, and I think that's going to be Aiden Moore going to the line. Oh, that would have been a highlight if it wasn't a foul first.
Zuniga's been really strong today, but right now it's Aiden Moore at the free throw line. Shooting 2, misses the first. He's a 53% free throw shooter on the season. Coach Brendan Miller talked a lot with us about Aiden Moore. Last year, he was a second-team all-league guy, looking to be first team this year, making his case for being the catalyst on both sides of the floor. Driving inside. Ooh, hard foul. Shaman will go to the line.
Yeah, Jones was a little late on the rotation, got him with the body underneath, sent him to the line.
Fenton's head coach, Todd Schroeder, has had quite a journey. Very wise coach who's been in the game for years. He's a teacher at Fenton High School for the last 22 years, but he's been coaching for 18 of those 22. He started as a freshman coach, and when former head coach Chad Logan resigned 3 years ago, he took over varsity. So even though this is just his third year at the helm for varsity Fenton boys basketball, he's been a part of this squad for many years. Everyone knows him well, and the respect was already there. On the drive, Zuniga, dish, no, board, yes, Bowman for two.
Again, created by Zuniga's pressuring the basket. He is really putting in that pressure and then passing for the bucket.
Pearson, patient in the triple threat, dishing it off. Shaman from deep. No, but the board, yes. Groves gets it back to Taylor. Will set back up. Patient with it is Irwin. Shaman loses it out of his hands, and it's Linden basketball.
Yeah, he was just looking where he was going before he caught the ball. Happens to all of us. On to the next play.
Now, Fenton putting some full court pressure. Easily beat. Zuniga flies by Brown. Drive inside, dish out. Three ball, good. Aiden Moore working the inside-outside game.
The second half, they really took over on drive and kick. They're getting back to team basketball, and it's paying off.
Linden all of a sudden up by 5 after it was Fenton who had the lead by as much as 8 in the first half of action. Brown, pull up, off the mark. He's just starting to take things into his own hands, and now he fouls. Braylon Bowman, who will go back to the line for 2.
Braylon Bowman took it straight to the hoop. Quick little fast break off the miss. Waited for the contact. Tried to finish. Didn't quite finish, but going to the line for 2.
It'll be a timeout right now as we have just about 3 minutes left in the third quarter. It was Fenton who led after the first half of action, and then Linden took back the lead by 5. We'll be right back on Heat Check Network.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of
their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sport,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
We are the MHSAA, a collection.
Back inside Fenton High School as Linden took the lead in the third quarter. They're up by 5. It's 40-35, and it's Braylon Bowman trying to extend that from the charity stripe, but he misses the first. What does Fenton have to do to get back in and get the lead back?
They need to start playing team basketball. They're doing a lot of one-on-one, and they're not really like getting everyone involved. Linden, on the other hand, is driving, dishing, playing as a team. That's what's got them the lead. Fenton has to step that up and do a little more of that.
Hot potato basketball by Fenton has done well for them. Right now it's Zuniga working it, dishing it inside, got it. Jones.
Another drive to the middle, make the pass, get the bucket.
Zuniga is so good at breaking a defense down and picking them apart.
Yeah, Zuniga is a scoring guard, but he does look for that pass first.
Brown looking for the pass this time, found it in Taylor.
That's a little backdoor cut, find the open cutter, get the bucket. That was team basketball. Let's get more of that for them, and they can bring this game back.
Still a really close game. Zuniga trying to extend it. No. O-board off the mark as well. Babcock couldn't get it to fall. Brown with the board. Brown, pull up. Got it that time. It was bound to fall for Brown.
Way to come right up and fire that three right in his face.
Fired a three right back in Fenton's face is Aiden Moore.
Hayden Moore said, you got one, I got one. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Now Brown's trying to stay the same, but he's off the mark. O-board, back out from three, rattling in and out. O-board, foul. Pearson will head to the line.
Way to attack the offensive glass.
We talked to Fenton's head coach, Todd Schroeder, and he was candid with us about having to change in these last couple years to this new age style of basketball, the 5-out, the three-point shots, and we 100% see that on full display, especially in those last few possessions between both Fenton and Linden.
Yeah, it is just the way basketball is kind of evolved. They really don't run a lot of bigs anymore in the paint. Very rarely do you see the two bigs in the paint anymore. Earlier game, we did have one of the teams that was running a 3-2 offense. Just not very often in this day and age in basketball.
At their line right now is Zach Pearson, cashed in the second one, and believe it or not, even though he's been averaging near 16 points per game this season, coach says he's really at just 90%. He's still coming off a sprained ankle that he's working through. 3-ball off the mark by Linden that time. And Fenton has a chance to tie it up. It's just a one-possession game. They've chipped away into this third quarter after Linden took the lead. Brown wants a screen. About a minute remaining. Brown inside. Gets his way around for two.
That was a shifty bucket. He uses his body control in the air to get that bucket.
The help defense in Linden was even there. Brown still got it to go. Moore doesn't drop that 3-ball. Fenton back off to the races, and good decision to slow it down. Just about 40 seconds left on the clock. Take quality shots here. Fenton trying to clear out for Pearson. Back to Brown with 30 seconds left. Fenton can hold for the last shot of the third quarter if they want it.
They did this in the first half. They turned down an open three and then turned over the ball. So this time they have to get a shot up. If you have an open one, even if you're trying to take it to the end, take that open shot.
Instead, with 12 seconds left, Brown fires one up, and it's back to Linden basketball. They've got time. Moore with the ball. Pull up, mid-range. No. That'll do it for the third quarter of action. It's Linden who has the lead by just one. Fenton's fighting back into this one on the Rivalry Friday in the Flint Metro League. Stay with us on Heat Check Network. We'll be right back for a fourth quarter of action.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSA
of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sport,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
We're back on Heat Check Network as it's Linden, the visitors, with a 1-point lead over Fenton. It's a rivalry, just 5 miles apart are these two teams. And today has been a doozy. The JV girls game went into overtime. It was Linden who took the win. The varsity girls game came all the way down to the wire, and it ended up being Linden who took the win. Right now, Zudiga pulls up, splashes it to extend the lead for Linden.
That was a nice step back three. His speed makes you have to back off, step back, wide open three, bucket.
Now inside, it's Shaman, back to Brown. Brown's been controlling a majority of the offense in the second half for the Fenton Tigers. Takes the screen, dishes it off to Taylor. Back to Shaman. Floater, no. Board and blocked by Moore. Fenton still hangs on to it, good hustle. Brown pulls up and gets blocked. Didn't see Sudiga right there. The deflection caught by Pearson for 2.
Great offensive awareness. He didn't give up on the play and got the bucket.
Quick trigger that time from Zuniga, and it's Fenton basketball. It's just a 2-point game now, and Fenton's still down by 2. Brown looking for Pearson, but a good front by Babcock, making the entry pass tough. Cross-court pass, whipping it around the arc. It's right back to Brown. Brown on the drive. Gets called for the foul on the floor, and that'll go against Walker.
That one could have went either way, but your aggressive level will a lot of times get you that foul.
Linden student section doesn't like that one. Passing it in from underneath, Fenton. Got it into Taylor, and it goes right back to Pearson. Drive, spin, stuck. Set back up by Brown. Looking, ball handles, drive. Oh my goodness, the finesse on there.
Again, a circus shot, tough bucket. There's nothing you can do about that one. They come right back.
Yeah, Jones. Easy money.
Jones is an aggressive player too. Like every time he gets the ball, he's going to the basket.
It's Linden who still leads by 2. They've traded buckets throughout the majority of the third quarter. Linden gets the steal, tough by Babcock. Going back inside, taking contact to the free throw line. Babcock goes.
Yeah, that's when you see the defender down there. You can't shy away. Jump right into their body, create the contact, get yourself to the free throw line.
Babcock has been a spark plug in this game for the Eagles. Down the first to extend the lead. It's still a 1-possession game. Off the mark, but an O board off the free throw. That's always a big no-no. Fenton's not going to be happy about that, and it pays off in dividends for Linden. 2 more for Landon Jones.
Landon Jones is just finding himself in the right position so many times. That means you're paying attention in practice.
Pull up, Brown, no. second half. Linden has been able to take advantage here. Patient in their sets. More dribbling as Linden's coach, Brendan Miller, calls the timeout. We've got about 4:40 left in the fourth quarter. It's just a 5-point game, so stay with us here on Heat Check Network for a Rivalry Friday in the Flint Metro League.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just...
We're back at you with the quickness here on Heat Check Network. Linden leads 53-48 against the Fenton Tigers. Linden girls basketball has won both of the first two. Big block by Taylor. Fenton trying to get back into this one. Pull up from three, no. Moore pushing the pace in transition. Zuniga running, streaking, dishing. Foul called before the turnover. It'll stay Linden basketball. That foul will go on Pearson.
Linden is really playing well as a team. There are so many players touching the ball in almost every possession. It's making it hard to stop them.
Linden back underneath. Straight inside to the block, dished back out. Zuniga sets up. Moore on the drive. He had the step and got the bucket.
That was nice. Again, pass out to the three, find the cutter, easy bucket.
Lead starting to get ballooned back out again for Linden. Fenton has to find some chemistry. Instead, Brown pulls up again without a pass into the offense. Linden back off to the races. Fast break, basketball, no. Now Pearson's with it. Pulls it back out. Brown, dribbling, driving. Ooh, just off the mark, but it'll go to the free throw line for two.
His ability to create gets him some buckets, gets him to the line. That was tough using your body to draw in that contact. Fenton's really going to have to start playing a little bit more of a team basketball if they want to get back in this game.
Fenton, one of their keys to the game from head coach Todd Schroeder was how they have to fight for each other. Down the stretch, when you're down, and have lacked a little bit of that team basketball is when that fight for each other has to start to kick in. There's still time, 3:30 left in this game. It's a lot of time in the game of basketball, especially when it's just a 5-point game. Zuniga brings it back up for Linden. Zuniga's been incredible for Linden tonight. Drives, gets fouled. He'll go for the free throw line. The crazy thing about Zuniga is that he came off the bench last year. Zuniga looks like he's a full-on senior starter for the last 4 years, the way that he creates offense, not just for himself, but for his teammates. And he's been affecting things on the defensive end as well today.
Oh, he is. He's like that speedy, pesky defender that's just never fun to play against. And on offense, his speed shows also.
Talking to head coach Brendan Miller about Maddox Zuniga, he said now he's bringing a lot of scoring for us in the starting lineup. One of the things that he still wants to see from him is the efficiency, but my goodness, today his efficiency is almost perfect. He's affecting the game in such a positive way. If we were to have his plus minus in front of us right now, it's got to be outrageous.
Yeah, I mean, he's really, getting his teammates involved. He's getting his own buckets. every now and then maybe takes a quick shot, but you got to take that. Like everything else he's doing, we'll take those bad shots every now and then.
You're missing an opportunity of a lifetime, Cedric. I've seen a lot of things.
Brown to Pearson, the 2 leading scorers for the Fenton Tigers, each averaging over 15 points per game. Pearson dishes it back out. Brown with the basketball in his hands, working it, dishing it. Better team basketball, but it was bobbled, deflected. It'll stay Fenton basketball.
Now, my brother-in-law and his cousins have a place in Sora that they go visit 3 or 4 times a year, and that's where they're staying, so they don't have to pay for any hotel.
Patient with it. Oh, now Brown turns on the Jets, gets himself back to the free throw line.
On the line, trying to get his 21st and 22nd points. 20 points on the night. He's putting in some work.
Also working in Brown's favor is his ability to get to the free throw line and stop that clock. That'll start to come into play a lot more in these next couple minutes as Fenton is still down by 7. They can chip away from the charity stripe. Brown is an extremely good free throw shooter. I don't say that lightly. He's at 85% on the season. He's automatic.
That's why, again, his ability to create is almost the same as getting the bucket.
Brown knocks down both. No surprise there from the charity stripe. And now it's down to just 5 for the deficit for Fenton. Steal by Pearson, getting into passing lanes. Gets the money.
Defense will get you back in this game. You want to get back in it, play defense, be efficient on offense. This game is nowhere close to over.
Pearson just forced another turnover, and he gets another easy money bunny.
Defense to offense once again. The defense is bringing them back.
It's a 1-point game. Zuniga back out to 3, inside, outside basketball, paying off for the Eagles.
Team basketball. That was almost like a hockey assist. Zuniga down low, kick back out to the 3, bucket.
Big time bucket there by Linden. Fenton going right back at him.
Great spin move. Good offense, just missed the bunny.
It'll be a timeout here. It's only a 4-point game. Under 2 minutes left to go. It's been a heat check moment all game long for these 2 teams. Linden and Fenton playing strong, playing tough. Check out this bucket.
Gets the steal. Want to go for the dunk. Oh, but he finishes at the rim.
And he doesn't only do it once, but he does it twice. Gets that little
poke behind, runs ahead. Gets again to free fast break bucket. Defense to offense, 2 plays in a row.
Brought Fenton back into this game. It's been a tight matchup the entire way through, a game of runs in this rivalry matchup. It was Fenton who started off strong. Linden took back the lead, and then Fenton ended the first half with the lead before Linden fought back in the 3rd quarter, and it's just been completely back and forth since then. We're inside Fenton High School right now. The rivalry, the atmosphere inside of this gymnasium has been insane. Alex, how have the 2 teams been able to handle that emotional pressure?
At the beginning of the game, they weren't doing such a great job at it. After halftime, I think both coaches got in, talked them out, got them just back to playing basketball, controlling that emotion, check what we do in practice, and come out and compete.
Shout out to both head coaches, Linden's head coach, Brendan Miller, and Fenton's head coach, Ton Schroeder, able to calm the 2 teams down. A little woo-saw moment at the half, and they came out in this second half ready to just play basketball. All business, not as much chirping. Zuniga with the ball. Good movement off the ball. He gets it back, drives, rip over, bucket, and 1.
That was just an amazing play. He had patience, gave up the ball, got it back, the rip through in the bucket. Tough.
This is Zuniga's breakout year. He is having himself a time. He was coming off the bench last season, and he has completely found his flow. Zuniga from the charity stripe gets 3 the old-fashioned way. Brown, you can tell he wants to bring this game back. It's deflected and then went right back off of Fenton, though. Eagles basketball.
Fenton's getting close to the point of the game where they're going to have to start fouling. Linden's ability to pass the ball around and get everybody touching the ball, they can really wear out some clock.
Eagles, dead ball. Could have been a moment there for Fenton to get back on top of it. It's a timeout, though. Good decision by coach. We'll be back for this last minute of action in just a moment. Stay with us here on Heat Check Network.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to commit their own time to.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sport,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
There's only a minute left of action in this rivalry matchup. It's Fenton who's down 56-63 against the visitors, the Linden Eagles. It's been a back and forth battle. Linden looking to extend this lead. It was Fenton who just coughed it up, unforced turnover, and gave the ball back to Linden when it mattered the most. Right now, handling the ball, Babcock. Really tough pressure defense. Pearson gets called for the foul.
Not a bad foul. They want to make sure that they're stopping that clock. Don't let too much time go away. Only his 3rd foul of the night.
And it's already time for the free throw battle. Fenton got Linden in the bonus. Babcock from the free throw line, clutch. He's a 79% free throw shooter. A lot of Linden's guys are really strong from the charity stripe. Pays off in games like this where it's close and every possession matters. Missed the second. Pearson. Back to Taylor. Pull up. Just off the mark. There's been a lot of in and outs for Fenton today.
Yep, it's down to the foul game. Yeah, get some free throws missed and quick conversions on the offensive end.
Linden has battled in this game. Fenton has battled in this game. It has been so back and forth. And even though Fenton is down right now, their record isn't what they want it to be. They have been in every single game that they have played. They lost 2 in overtime, 1 on a buzzer beater. Once they can finally get that momentum swinging win under their belt, this Fenton team is not going to be a team you want to play with.
Yeah, they do have the ability to win a lot of these games. They just have to have that little bit extra execution down the stretch.
Meanwhile, Linden has been clicking on all cylinders. Today, the chemistry is out cold for the Eagles. Their team basketball is what's been most impressive to me about this Eagles team.
Yeah, the second half, they just really focused back on playing team basketball, drive and kick, run the offense, and it's really paid off.
A lot of good fundamentals out of the Eagles. Fenton doesn't want to give this up. Brown gets 2 more. It It'll be a quick timeout call by Fenton, trying to save as much of this clock as they can and stay in this game. We'll be right back. We've only got 35 seconds left of our nightcap, so stay with us here on Heat Check Network.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
We've only got about 30 seconds left in this nightcap game. It was Linden girls basketball who won the JV game, the varsity game, and now the Linden boys team is trying to walk away with a three-peat sweep today.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one to get back from right now. Linden does shoot free throws really well.
It's an 8-point deficit that Fenton is still trying to claw out of. They're trying to play the foul game right now. It's just hard when Linden is so good at the charity stripe, but Fenton did pick the right person to foul here. Moore is just a 53% free throw shooter, but he's clutch right now, knocks down the first.
Hey, Shaq was always a bad free throw shooter, but he'd get fouled in the game. He'd knock down two almost every time.
Down the stretch, the clutch gene starts to kick in, and stats and averages just don't matter as much.
That's facts.
Moore knocks them both down. Brown driving, gets two. Linden's okay with Fenton having two. They'd rather give him that than the three. Quick foul. It'll send Linden back to the free throw line. Some fans are starting to leave. They say the game's already over. I think Linden's got the win. It's an 8-point game, make it 9. And fans are starting to do the goodbye.
It's never a good sign when you're the home team and see your fans leaving.
Fenton back with it. Brown has not wanted to give this game up. He has been relentless. Obor Taylor for two. With just 10 seconds left, it doesn't feel like there's enough time, but Fenton, you have to give them props for not giving up on this game. They have played a full 40.
Yeah, they've battled the whole way through. I just think that Linden's execution offensively, their defensive schemes were really well, but that offensive execution, team basketball, really paid off today.
And excuse me, it's a full 32 in high school. I'm still in my college brain.
Yeah, quick games here in high school.
At the free throw line now for the Linden Eagles is Landon Jones. The 70% free throw shooter. Got them both. Brown off the mark, and that will do it. The Linden Eagles extend their win streak
Go see.
to a 4-game win streak. It's a rivalry matchup. Linden still talking their stuff to Fenton student section. This is what you get out of rivalry. It's fun, it's a blast, and Linden is the one who comes out on top. It was back and forth the entire way. We'll be back in just a couple minutes for our player of the game interview presented by Good Company Barbershop. So stay with us. We can't wait to chat with guard Maddox Zunak.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, It's just practice.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
Most important, act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sport,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
I'm Alexis Ayala alongside our Heat Check Network player of the game, Maddox Zuniga, who had 21 points, 8 assists, and he's also going home with a free haircut by Good Company Barbershop.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How were you able to find so much success, such ferociousness against a rival team?
I think just coming in here like a regular game, coach is preparing us, and then just trusting our guys. And then the refs were obviously a little ticky, but I just had to get that out the way, just play my game, and understand that it's just a regular game. Don't let the fans affect how I play or what I do.
What we were most impressed with here over on our Heat Check Network side is how your team plays such team basketball. How has that been ingrained in your culture?
That's just my coach. He preaches it every day. Like every day we watch film on many college basketball teams. We work on our defense more than our offense, so I think that's just what it is.
And I know your Eagle squad has high hopes for postseason play this year. What are you expecting from your squad and yourself moving forward?
I'm expecting us to all get better, get closer, and just keep hooping. Because I think if we just get closer, keep hooping, do what we need to do, we'll be just fine.
Maddox, great game.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Your team. Appreciate you.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's...
Everyone, thank you so much for joining us for our first ever Heat Check Network broadcast. For our entire crew, my analyst Alex Ayala, our incredible producer Dylan O'Connor, camera women Jalen Ayala and Ariana, my brother Elijah Ayala, and Tessa Whitson over here making everything happen. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in and were a part of this amazing show. We can't wait to see you here with us next Friday for another rivalry matchup. It'll be Corunna Owasso. We'll see you then.